Now then, ladies and gents, boys and girls, I'd like to welcome you to this week's Cricket Casuals podcast. It is a very special podcast because we have the wonderful, amazing King of GoPro, and he's up here in my screen there. You can't see if you're listening. Gareth from CanYouCricket. So we'd like to welcome you on to me and Gareth have talked a little bit. Obviously, we both play at the same club, so we've been getting this organised, and we finally got him on. So, yeah, we're going to go through a few questions for Gareth soon, and we'll go through a few more bits on the Content Cup and different bits and pieces throughout the podcast, and then probably a little bit of a general chat. And I've got a quiz for you later on as well. So yeah, boys, welcome in. How are we doing?
Thanks, John.
Yeah, all good.
Good.
Yes, mate, very good.
You're not good, Mutz. You've got half. You've got one eye.
One eye, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There it is.
Thank you for coming on, Gareth.
Yeah, pleasure to be here. Thanks for letting me get crashed your podcast, guys.
So we've put a few questions out to the community. So I've got a couple from TikTok that I asked on a TikTok story. So I'm going to ask one of those for you now. Let me find it quickly. So I've got one from Ben. Ben Gledinging. I butchered your name, so I do apologise. He's from Sleaford. But who is the best team you played in Lincolnshire?
Best team in Lincolnshire
that you've played against?
That we've played against. It would probably be last year, Bourne or Sleaford. I think Bourne, their batting's always just really strong. Their bowling is actually not as well. It's okay, but it's not great. Although we played them this last weekend and didn't get much from. But their batting definitely makes up for it. But I think Sleaford as an all-round team are probably last year were the best team. I know they narrowly missed out in the league, but I think when you have someone with Henry Cooper who plays for the New Zealand A team, playing for your local Sleaford team, I think that's always a tough team to beat. So I think with
you could say that
I think it averaged like over 100 for the Lincolnshire Prem last year. So it was like if you got them out for less than 100, you were smiling. So I'd say Sleaford. I would say probably, in my opinion, the best team that I've played against.
Wasn't that where the guy asked the questions from?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, ironically, that's the.
I think he knows.
So maybe I'm just. I also, to be fair, I always enjoy playing against Sleaford. I think they're just a nice team to play against as well. Good bunch of guys.
He's not paid you a fiver to say this, has he?
Actually, he messaged me earlier. It was more tenner.
What are the teas like in Sleaford out of 10?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, since COVID, we haven't been having many teas.
That's a mute point for me.
Yeah, honestly. Well, the irony is the only reason I joined Woodall in the first place was for the teas. And now we haven't done teas since COVID. So,
you've missed out. Over the years, some of the
very good
reason
Woodall to join a club.
Yeah, exactly.
A very good reason.
Came for the teas, stayed for the umpire.
There we go, JT.
Yeah. What keeps you playing cricket every weekend? What motivates you? Even before the GoPro or whatever, what made you play cricket on the weekends?
Interesting. Good question. And interestingly, I played obviously all throughout school, and that's where I learned my trade, if you want to say it in that way. But after school, from the age of 18 to 28, I didn't play cricket at all. I could probably count on my hand how many matches I played. And so I only started playing again when I moved to England in 2019, basically got to England and was on a visitor's visa, so couldn't work. So basically it was a way of keeping busy. And yeah, village cricket is awesome. So the things that keep me playing are the community you build within the cricket club is a big part of it. Um, I love batting. I just love batting, which is a big part of it. I don't particularly like fielding, so that is a bit of a hack. And fielding for 90 odd overs every weekend is a bit of a chore, to be absolutely honest. But yeah, I would say the things that keep me going are the fact that I love batting and the fact that I've made some really good mates, and you spend, well, for me, 2 days a week just being around some good friends and enjoying being outdoors and yeah, having a laugh and hopefully some good competitive cricket. So that's the two main reasons why I carry on playing cricket.
So, how did you get into actually filming content then? Was it just because you've got a GoPro, stuck it on, and it went from there, or do you have a background in it?
Yeah, good question. So basically, I'm going to let you in a little secret that I've been keeping very quiet. Is that actually I have another channel, which is a fishing channel,
Ah,
and
exclusive.
a hint to the name is that it may have started with the same name as the previous name for my channel. So if you
Yeah.
that's your hint to what it's. And it's to be honest, it was a channel that I started in COVID, basically just because there was nothing else to do really. Um, and I just had a whole lot of fishing videos on my phone that I started making. And then from that decided actually I really enjoy the editing process and I really enjoy filmmaking. So got a GoPro. And then watched some guys from India. There's a guy, Cricket Cardio or Cardio Cricket, I think. One of the two. I can't remember which way, but he's a massive. I mean, he's got 600,000 subscribers now. He's really big, and I saw him doing it, and I was like, oh well, that'd be quite fun to do. But definitely didn't mean to do it as a, or didn't ever expect it to become the channel, well, getting so many subscribers on the channel that it has, it was just far from my wildest dreams. But basically did it just to sort of show people, show my son or my family that I can actually hold a bat. And yeah, well, and started posting, and then people started subscribing and watching, and the rest is history from there. And yeah, so it's been a great journey. I've loved it.
No, that's really cool because I think we've actually done a previous podcast where we obviously talked about how we got into creating content. I think that's going to be similar story for everyone, is that during COVID, everyone got a bit bored and thought, all right, we'll try something different. And I think a lot of people are going to hear your story and think, wow, you've done so well. And it is incredible content you get. And we will really enjoy it to think, all right, if you started, why can't I do that? And you know, try and replicate it as well. So now it's really, really good to hear.
Yeah, thanks, Aidan. Yeah, it's been amazing how many actually in the last year or two the boom in cricket content creators, which is really great.
Oh yeah,
I think it's great for the game.
What do you think is the best thing that you've captured on the GoPro to see it in the cricket?
Well, I'm not sure it's the best thing I've captured, but it was interesting. So it was like I don't know if you were playing in the match. I think you may have been, JT, but I basically whacked the ball straight back. And
I was in that game because I was square leg.
Yeah,
sorry,
exactly. I thought you were. I basically smashed the ball straight back, and hit the bowler's hand, and clobbered the umpire in the head, and was like, it was
classic
proper.
moment.
Like I absolutely pinged it. So it smashed him in the head. And he was okay, thankfully. But it was I wouldn't say the best thing, but got me a few views. Put it that way.
I kind of think gets you loads of views, doesn't it? That kind of sort of
Yeah. And then also like there's always good catches, always fun to get, and I think my favorite thing, well, one of my favorite things is actually capturing unique and interesting cricket grounds. So the Linton and Lynmouth cricket ground down in Devon, Desert Springs in Spain. But I think my favorite match that I've captured is the match I played in the Kruger National Park in South Africa. It's basically a cricket field in the middle of a big 5 safari game reserve, with like animals walking through while you're playing, and that was really special because it was my family holiday growing up, so it's a really special place for me, and to be able to play cricket there was awesome.
That's cool. I wouldn't fancy fielding at Cow Corner with a bunch of lions knocking around.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they have pictures of like dead impala that like have been killed by a leopard the previous night, and so it's pretty cool.
I'd want to be in the slips where it's safety numbers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be cow corner, would it? It'd be rhino corner.
Yeah.
I've got one from again from TikTok. It's A-11. It says, "What's the highest standard of cricket you've played, and how did you find it?"
Well, ironically, the highest standard I've played is the standard I'm playing at now.
I thought you might say
so
that.
Lincolnshire Yeah,
Yeah.
Lincolnshire Premier League is definitely the highest. I mean, when you rubbing shoulders with professionals who actually get paid to play, and then you see them play and you realize actually you understand why they get paid to play. Like, I mean, playing with PJ every week is just an absolute joy. And yeah, I mean, he's 40 something now, but you can see why he played 50, 60 odd tests for Sri Lanka, and then obviously Matt Carter is playing in the 100 now. He wouldn't. Yep, exactly.
So it attracts the best.
It's just a pitch for the 100, eh?
Don't start Aidan on the 100.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
he
quiet.
single-handedly wins you matches. So yeah, that's
People-
really cool. So yeah, highest standard at the moment is, and that's why I think last year I averaged 32 for the season, and that was just like I didn't think I'd be able to average that. So I really, well, personally had a really good season last year. Not so much this year. I think I'm averaging less than 20, but last year I was really proud of the season that I had.
But this year's got you 100.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know what I'd take. Average it. There's more heartbreak this year.
Nothing wrong with averaging under 20, mate.
Oh.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Do you bowl, Aidan?
You're on
That's
the
the
right
question.
show.
I've had to start keeping, mate, to keep myself interested in cricket.
Brilliant. Maybe I need to take it. Maybe I'll start keeping as well.
Yeah.
Now you got to get your bowling, Gareth. You got to get that first wicket for Woodall.
Well, I've actually taken a couple wickets on my tour matches recently, so they some good exciting content to come there. First on the channel.
What do you bowl?
I used to bowl terrible leg spin, but I've sort of changed to sort of very mediocre in swinging.
And some of them in swingers, they're not. I mean, what can I say? I'm shocking at batting, but yeah, it's still.
It's the perfect bowling for England, though, isn't it? Medium pace, slow.
Yeah.
Let the ball do the movement and wait. Yeah, it's perfect. It's exactly the go-to bowling that everyone sort of goes to that military medium. That's what I do as well whenever I get a chance, but it's probably a bit slow.
The only problem, Mutz, is that on the Woodall Road, people can tee off for it. I'm very wary of bowling.
I got a fair few wickets
on the Woodall
bowling
Road.
medium swing bowling. I did all right before I turned to spin.
JT, the difference is you can put it on the spot more times than not.
I can't now.
I'm still working on that.
I can't now.
Get yourself down to the Barbican Bowl, Gareth. You take absolute shed loads of wickets on our deck.
I mean,
there we go. That's it, Aidan.
If you're playing Prem cricket, I mean, we were talking about it earlier. I mean, you get pros in there, like the Prem cricket we've talked about on our shows, and in Hertfordshire, the Hearts League or whatever. They're all ex-pros in the first team.
Mm-hmm.
They're all, I had a game this year with a New Zealand player as well, and he's just like he was playing for Totteridge, but that's my brother's team, so he came and played a last man standing game with us. It just he scored 98 off 25 balls. I was I was batting with him. I didn't get to face. I think it was 7 balls. He scored like 48 runs or something. It was just it's a different league. But what it's the first teams of what we play. I know we don't play first team cricket or whatever, but the first team in England that at league level is pretty high. Yeah. I don't know if people realise that. I know we play the village level, but you get to them first teamers, some of them can play some cricket. So good on you, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Mutz. So what I would say is, I'd be interesting because I don't have much reference comparing other Premier Leagues, but I can imagine definitely some of the Premier Leagues in the southern counties must be really, really strong. Obviously, Lincolnshire's a minor county, so anyone with basically any half talent generally goes and plays in one of the bigger counties, or gets picked up and plays with the other counties. So I mean, it's a good standard, I guess, but I can imagine maybe some of the in Yorkshire and in Manchester and down in the south, there must be some. I can imagine that I would be interested to see how we do in those leagues, and I can imagine probably maybe not too well.
And the Yorkshire and Lancashire Premier Leagues are like some of the best in the country, aren't they? I mean, like the Lancashire one especially. I mean, for such a tiny county, relatively, that had like, especially in sort of like the late part of last century, that so many international players come over and like playing on a Sunday.
Shoaib Akhtar was playing in there, wasn't he? No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure all the Pakistani team were coming over and playing league cricket.
A lot of the classic, like West Indies teams as well. They did their hard graft in like the fields of Burnley and Chester and things like that. And it's weird. It's weird to think of these greats like steaming in sort of one of those grey overcast places. But yeah.
All I know is if I see Shoaib in the other team, I'm pulling a hammy in the warm-up.
Thinking of content. You probably don't have to worry about that. I'll be like, give me everything. I'm going in. I need to win.
So, like, do you consciously make a decision that like I'm going to play this shot because it'll be good for the channel, or these sort of bookmark moments in the game where you think, okay, this happened on like the 20th over, so I'll check that later? Or is the camera just there and you just let it do its thing and you're in the game all the time?
Yeah, I try and not think about. Well, I think when I first started, obviously you're more conscious of the camera because it's new and everything. But now I've sort of got into a rhythm of batting where when I'm on strike, I click it on and then I just try and focus on the ball. And then when I'm off strike, I stop recording, and it sort of becomes a routine or a rhythm. And so, no, the short answer is no. I don't plan anything, or think of or try premeditate anything for the camera, basically. Just because, well, you know what it's like. As soon as you start premeditating shots, it's a one-way ticket to get out. So and obviously the big thing is obviously there's a big correlation between how many runs I get and how many views the video gets. So I know that it's very much it's interesting. It's very much performance related. Like I know a lot of people say they'll see 8-minute video, Gareth didn't score many this weekend, did you?
You mean like the one that Dan had to put out from the content creator game?
Yeah, exactly.
8 seconds, that one, isn't it?
Sorry, I've got a very important question for you, Gareth. Current company excluded, who is your favourite content creator?
Oh, it's a terrible question. Get me in trouble. I've always loved Cricket District. They and especially this year they've just gone into another level, haven't they? They just obviously rubbing shoulders with Broad, Anderson, Stokes, and just getting phenomenal content. So yeah, I would say my favorite cricket content. Obviously, We Cricket and our Cricket Now, but Dan's also. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job with his channel as well. So I mean, those are the two that obviously when I was first starting out, I was like, I watch them all the time. And my favorite thing of cricket districts is the six of the best. You know, his little
Yeah,
those Instagram where he really interacts, and well, Jack and Toby really get obviously other people to send in what they've done on the weekend, and yeah, that's my favorite sort of thing that they do. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they're doing it of it now, but if they're listening to this, they should do it more.
Yeah.
Let's get it on, Gilly.
So then, the reason Gareth is joining us on the podcast today is that we're pleased to announce he's going to be taking part in next year's Content Creators Cup. Gareth, how excited are you?
Oh, yeah, super excited. Well, it's such a funny thing because obviously in the comments of videos and things, people continuously asked or do ask, you know, when are you going to collab or have a game with so and so and so. So it's great that actually finally we actually organizing these creator matches. So to have an actual proper content creator cup, some proper competition, that'll be lots of fun. I'm super keen.
Like I said, I think everyone thinks it's going to be a nicey tournament, but I think it's going to turn into
I know.
something very competitive.
Mutz was
It's
to
going to
win
be
it.
very friendly.
Yeah, we've got to go. No holds barred.
Yeah,
You know, red
absolutely.
cards, yellow cards. You know.
Mutz is going to be man-cadding and waiting until people out of the crease. And
once you walk off the boundary, then you know have that conversation as well. But once
Exactly.
But it's going to be immense. I mean, mate, amazing that you're playing. Really amazing, brilliant.
Yeah, no, super excited. Yeah, well, just based on the match we had earlier in the year, yeah, it was a great day. So much fun. Really interesting meeting all the guys, and the thing is, yeah, it was putting faces to, well, actually meeting the people in person was really cool.
And I think
we heard about the.
sorry. Go on.
Oh no, I was just going to say we heard about the umpteen cameras that were there. I mean, I don't know if you get there was a whole line of. You might think of actually installing some floodlights and stuff in Woodall the way where you guys are going.
There we go.
It's literally going to be the centre of cricket at some point. I mean, if it already isn't.
I think Creator's game that obviously was done earlier in the year with the Dubai one. It was good. The thing you got to see is there's so many other accounts that wanted to get involved, and you can't just do it in that one team, could you? It was never possible, and it was great for those. But I think the benefit of the Content Cup is more chance for more people to get involved as well, and more content creators. So. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm buzzing. I'm going to be giving some people out as well, and I can't wait.
I can see IPL league vibes.
Yeah.
So
right, shall we have an update on who we've now got confirmed for
let's go for it. Yeah,
the team
and the format. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
The format. All right, okay. So if anyone hasn't listened to the previous podcast, we are going to be doing a T20 competition. 4 teams. We've got 3 confirmed. Obviously, us, the Cricket Casuals 11. We've got the Content Creators 11, which is going to be captained by Dan from our cricket. We've got a Cricket District side, captained by Jack and Toby. The 4th side is pending. We're waiting for confirmation this week. So hopefully next episode we'll have something. The Content Creators we've got in, obviously, us 5. We have now got 25 content creators confirmed for the 4 teams, so it's going strong. We've only been doing it a month, I think. So obviously it's us, Yash Bala, Rob Franks, Cricket Draft, Cricket Plug, obviously our cricket. We've got Sank, Cricket is Simple, both the Cricket District boys, the new ones that I don't think I've mentioned at all. Just Initials. I think I've just announced them this week. So that is Elliot. We've got Badger Cricket. So that's Tom down in Devon. We've got Rizwan, Mutz's brother. Haven't mentioned him before. Ringer, absolute ringer. We have got Tom, TGR Cricket.
Yeah, good player, very good.
Mate,
player.
he's a gun though, isn't he? So
absolute gun. He is going to be first draft pick. That's what I haven't mentioned is that Each team will have 4 players pre-selected, and we're going to have a draft at around Christmas to pick the remaining players of each side. So obviously, Robbo and Gareth, I think, are going to be quite high up on everyone's list.
Yeah.
Where's the money at?
Where's the money? We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for sponsors. If anyone has deep pockets, get in touch. But we've also got the cricket kid, Jackson, so keeping option.
Yeah, another very good player.
A huge signing who everyone knows is Club Cricket Badger. Rohan is in. We'll be putting an announcement out. So yeah, gun player definitely needed.
Amazing.
We have got the mystery shirt delivery. So that is Simon.
Simon.
If you want to get your mystery boxes sorted, we will be doing a Instagram giveaway in September to announce his arrival into the competition. So keep an eye out for that on Instagram. Huge signing, and Mutz's favourite, I believe. The Dealt With boys are confirmed.
Yes.
The Dealt With boys are in. That's huge. We've also got Charlie Cook, who plays, obviously, Cricket 22 videos, now Cricket 24, and he is keen to play. I don't think I've seen videos of him actually playing cricket.
No, I know.
He'll be all right.
We'll get him umpiring as well, because he always thinks it's plum.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'd die if I got given LBW by him.
I mean, John's playing with us, so he's never going to trigger me, so that's fine. Anyway.
Okay. I can have a word with the umpire who is.
No, can't have that. I am a bit worried that you've now told me Woodall's a road, and then I'm probably going to get no runs, so that's excellent. Another one who played in, I think he played in your competition or your game, Gareth. Sorry, Boom Boom Cricket. He's been confirmed as well.
Brilliant.
And the last one we have confirmed, who's also going to be our charity partner. So hopefully, if we find a sponsor, the amount of runs during the competition, we'll obviously donate that sum to Runs for Research. They're going to play, and that's Jake Burton from Runs for Research. He is playing, and obviously, Georgia Heath on comms and our draft host is just incredible. It's great to have her involved. And that is our completed kind of, at the moment, still messaging people, trying to get confirmation. I did tell the boys today, I tried to get Alex Hartley. Didn't quite work. But anyway, nothing like getting rejected. Yeah.
Well, she has just retired, so it was worth a try.
Yeah, she's in. Lauren Bell's next on my list, so if you're watching, Lauren.
You do realise these are actual pro cricketers that are playing pro cricket.
Well, Alex Hartley's retired at the end of the 100, so
we need bowlers. We need bowlers. And I've tried to source bowlers.
I like it though, mate. Amazing work.
Correct.
Absolutely. I don't know how you do it, mate. It's amazing. Just explain this draft system again. Is it like you've got 4 skippers? And then you go on anyone goes on whatever side or what? Because I don't know. Yeah.
No. So we're obviously
at school.
We're going to get together. Yeah, effectively. We're going to have a pool of 44 players. Obviously, our pre-selected players.
That might actually be funny, by the way.
Yeah, I go to somewhere else.
Players on the day.
Who's going to be the last one? So obviously, we are the first team to have our 4 players selected. Everyone will have a batter, a bowler, an all-rounder, and a keeper. Obviously, our roles, I think, are pretty self-explanatory. Mutz is keeping. John, I've put you down as bowler. Adam, you're our batter. Amazingly, I'm the all-rounder of the side. So
we're back in trouble here, you know that.
Do we put Gareth down as an all-rounder if he's getting his bowling up? Or is it just still a batter?
Yeah, Gareth, can you just join our team? Please.
It will be fixed so we get the first pick. We are having the first draft pick, by the way. It's our competition. So we'll have the pick of everyone.
Home advantage.
You're speaking Tom, are you?
Yeah. I don't know. We've still got some slots to fill. Like I said, if we're aiming high, Jimmy and Broady might both be retired by then and get them in.
So who are we thinking are the best cricketers here? Can we ask that? Because that we've got there. Who's going to be the marquee, whatever you call it? Have you thought about that?
I think a lot of the ones you've named are very good cricketers, to be fair. The ones you've got.
Yeah, you boys obviously played in a game with a couple of them. We've
Yeah.
heard Robbo's pretty good.
I think TGR, yeah. For me, he's up there. He's got to be. Jackson's a very good keeper and batter as well.
Maybe a year older,
Yeah.
and that's
yeah.
significant.
I mean,
and that's
Yeah, he's already better than all of us. Well, apart from you, Gareth. But like, yeah.
well,
I mean, I
yeah,
watch
he's
him and he's
pushing
just
as
like,
well.
come on. Yeah, and he bats well as well, doesn't he? He doesn't really show his batting, and
Yeah.
go well. Who else is there? So there's there's the guy Boom Boom. He hits a big ball.
Big
doesn't he?
ball.
His videos have started coming up on mine all the time. They're amazing, man. He smashes it. Doesn't he? Whoa.
Especially for T20, he'll be a good signing.
Yeah. And like a lot of sixes get hit at Woodall, don't they? On the road.
Yeah. I've even hit one there, so.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't heard about this, JT.
Oh,
You hit a
right.
six.
Wow. Hang on. Right. Let's.
Have we got long enough?
No,
Story
not
time.
really, but story time. So, people will have heard this all the time, but it gets further and further along the square. I've got to be honest. But we were
miles.
We were probably a little bit more on the left-hand side of the square, so we're a bit closer to the hedge. Not quite close, not like literally a little, not the end of it. But we were sort of just left and middle, I would say. And I was in back with Sam Cook. I was we were the last pair, because obviously I bat 11. And we were struggling. We were 9 down, 8 overs left, and me and him put on 80. I put, I think, 21 of it, but I hit a 6 into the hedge. Closed my eyes. I can't remember hitting it, but I closed my eyes and swung hard, and it went. And then we won the game because I took 2 wickets as well. So, but dropped us Dolly at square leg. But we don't mention that.
You won the game.
We won the game. Yeah, we bowled them out. We got 180 odd, and then we bowled them out for about 120. So, yeah, quite a few years ago now. But yeah, it was a good game.
Days.
So that's my first, not my only 6. I've hit another 6 before, but that was off a 13-year-old lad who dollied it up.
A picture. I've got a picture of you down on one knee.
No, it was a pull shot.
No.
It was a
pull
hook sort
Swiveling.
of thing. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung.
We're all I'm thinking is we're in trouble in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, it gives me more time to umpire.
We're talking about our own. I'm thinking about my own 6 as well. I'm thinking, oh wait a minute.
I can 100% see us getting knocked out of game 1 of our own tournament. That's going to be.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some. There's got to be some sort of way. Come on, it's cricket. There's a way to fix this.
Oh yeah, like easily. Don't walk when we snick behind is rule number 1.
Oh no! Spirit of the game, mate. Spirit of the game.
We've already got an umpire on the payroll.
So the format is everywhere. So is it a round robin? Is it of 2020?
No, so it will be like finals day. So obviously
semi-finals.
Team 1 will play team 2, team 3, 4, whoever wins will go into the final. So 3 games overall on the day.
So that's just randomised then. So there's like balls in a box and pull out team 1 versus
and unless we know what the teams are, and then we just pick the weakest one and we play them first. But
and then still get knocked out.
Yeah, lose again.
But there's a chance there might be 3 teams, is there, rather than 4 teams?
I'm pretty confident we're going to have 4 teams, but I can't confirm anything yet.
Yeah. So dates will be confirmed a bit close to the time, because obviously we've got the sort of the Woodall availability, but we'll sort dates and stuff a bit closer, won't we?
Yeah,
so.
I think once we get dates, we'll be able to, maybe
You want to keep it hush, innit? There might be too many people come and watch otherwise.
I don't know. £10 a ticket. How much are the 100 tickets, Adam, these days?
It's 25 for 2 games.
I can't wait for John to be flogging his bucket hats for about 30 quid.
Hey, we need to get some. We need to get some around for the rest of you.
We do indeed. Where can people buy these bucket hats, John?
CricketUmpire86.com.
There we go.
Umpire86.com. Have a look at him, mate.
Yeah.
Umpire, was that? Did you say Umpire86.com?
No, cricket.
Is your...
Yeah, it's my website. Yeah,
that's amazing, mate.
I bought the domain and I've got it. Yeah,
That is absolutely. God,
Someone's-
I tell you, that is amazing. Isn't that amazing? Is it just me that's chuffed with that? Sorry, I can't see anyone else's face, so I don't know. But
We've
like,
we've absolutely missed a trick on no one buying Cricket Umpire 86 a domain and trying to
Sell it back to him.
police it.
I'd gone for a different version, so
that's pretty good though. Well done.
yeah, no,
Do we,
it's on
have,
the,
do we actually have cricketcasuals.com while we're on this?
Oh shit! Yeah, we better go on that. Buy it for 99p.
No, there's nothing there.
Mm.
So yeah, if anybody wants to buy a bucket hat, they're there.
Or my domain.
Yeah.
So no, in all seriousness, I have got some on sale, but they don't make me any money. They are literally there for the base price. But I am aiming to do a giveaway soon on one. So subscribe to the Cricket Casuals and all that, and you'll know.
However much we would love you all to go and buy John's bucket hats. We are obviously setting our tournament up to give people opportunities as well. So if anyone wants to be a part of the tournament, whether they want to be a commentator, pundit, work in social media or marketing, that is hopefully what this competition is going to be about, is giving people opportunity and a start in their careers. It's hopefully going to be an annual or biannual tournament as well. So if anybody wants to be involved, drop us a message and we'll try and find a way of getting you involved in the day.
Yeah, it's not just all about the players. We need other people involved as well, and it helps us as well in running it as well. So
yeah, because I'm sure Gareth, you'll agree as well. Without people support, we're nothing basically. You know, without people following you and supporting you, your channel wouldn't be growing and doing what it's doing.
Yeah, yeah, it goes without saying, doesn't it? It's like, well, we just be making videos for our own little, I don't know, for our family to watch, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need, absolutely need that support around you, and yeah, like echoing what John said, be great. Yeah, I didn't actually quite grasp the enormity of the occasion that before actually not this podcast. I mean, John's mentioned a few times, but I'm actually, this is going to be a proper event, isn't it?
yeah, I've been dropping a few details, but yeah, it's going to be big. Aidan's, I will admit, and I think Mutz has already said this a little bit already, but I will admit Aidan's done quite a massive amount of it. We're doing bits and pieces between us and getting little bit, but yeah, Aidan's done a lot of it and messaging a lot of people.
I've done nothing.
I'm saying,
I'll be honest with you. That's why I'm thankful. I am. I'm yeah, mate. If you want me to do anything, just let me know.
You just turn up, Mutz.
I'm the same, mate. My contribution was saying yes to the date. That's all I've done so far.
I just learned how to use a phone, so yeah.
Beauty!
So I'm basing this quiz based around the
Mutz
upcoming.
losing.
Eh?
You based it around me losing.
No. Well, they'd be nice because you win everything.
That was Aidan.
And you haven't done a quiz
yet.
yet.
I don't lose.
You should have. I shouldn't have been doing this. You squeezed away. Anyway, we're not going to get there. I've got to do it again. So, what we're going to do is it's going to be based around because there's a World Cup and it's the ODI format, right? So it's 50 over cricket. I did a bit of research. I couldn't find. You probably could have done if I'd have done a bit more research, but I couldn't find World Cup leading run scorers for England. So we're doing overall ODI run scorers. I'm going to give everybody 3 lives. Okay, so you can get one wrong, and we'll move round. But I want the top 10 leading run scorers across ODI cricket for England all time.
England. Ooh. Can't you go world? Why England only? That's
no,
just
because I
hard,
wanted
that
England because they've admitted Harry
Right.
Brook, so I want to go England, and there'll be some in there that I'll be quite. I'll be surprised if you get them. I've got to be honest. So we've got the top. We're going to go top 10. You have got 3 lives each. I have got top wicket takers if we get through the top 10. But
Okay.
I think in the spirit of having Gareth with us, if he's happy, I'll let Gareth go first, and then we'll go round on my screen. So it'll be Mutz, Adam, and then Aidan. Okay.
Oh,
No pressure, Gareth. So it's
No
the
pressure. Well,
top 10 overall leading run scorers across ODI cricket.
am I just giving you one for the moment?
Just give me
or
one.
loads?
If you get it wrong, you
Okay.
lose a life, and we go to the next person.
Okay. Well, I'll go KP. Kevin
Good
Peterson.
Yes, Kevin Peterson. Yeah, he scored 4,442. 4,422. My mistake. I misread. So, Mutz, you are next on my Zoom bit.
Joe Root.
Joe Root is second with 6,207.
Is it me?
Adam next. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'm going.
Look in the.
I'm going Owen Morgan.
Owen Morgan is top with 6,957.
Great call.
Aidan, you look like you're struggling, mate.
I
Already.
mean, they've taken my top three.
I think it looks like he's cheating. That's what he's doing.
I have to go for a rogue pick already. Do I? No. I'm gonna go Stoke. No, I'm gonna go Stokesy. Gonna back him. He's got to be top 10, surely.
Yeah, he's got. He's been playing for 10 years.
Nope.
He's
He's way
Stoke's
down
not
the
in
list.
there.
Hang on, he's
I'm so glad you said it, Aidan, because that was my next pick.
do you want to know? He's 19th, 2,924.
I'm gonna fuming if my rogue pick is on there. I'll
So
say
you've
rogue.
lost one life then. Gareth, back to you, sir.
Is it?
Well, we're obviously picking all current players. There are obviously some that are well, besides KP, I guess. I'm gonna go Marcus Trescothic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. 4,335 runs. He was 8th.
That is a good one.
By the way, Peterson was 7th as well. So
We've seen Trescothic.
It's actually lower than I thought he would be.
Built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
Man's huge.
Yeah.
Trescothic.
So,
bodybuilding.
Tis you.
Oh, that's not Trescothic. You're talking about the other guy who begins with T.
What, Tremblay?
Tremblay. Yeah, you're talking about
okay.
Tremblay. Yeah. He's got
Well, he's not on there, but I'm not going to count that. Joking.
Oh.
Go on,
I'm
Mutz.
gonna say Alex Stewart.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Very good.
He's 5th. 4,677.
Wow.
Adam,
So what
you
we
are
got left?
next.
What
You're
positions
doing
have
well,
we
by
got
the
left?
way. Aidan's in trouble, but
We know
Yeah,
cricket,
I'm in
mate. Come on.
huge trouble.
How many have we got left?
Aidan,
I'm the
you've got
youngest
you've got 1,
as well.
2,
Fuming.
3, 4, 5. You got 5 so far. Have you got 5? Yeah, 5.
Pass.
Oh,
Who
it's gonna be hard,
is
that
it?
I'm gonna go for Ian Botham.
one. Yeah,
No,
it's got 5,000 odd.
No.
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 I can't even see him
Didn't
on
play
the
enough
list.
them days.
No.
That's devastating.
So Adam's lost a
Didn't.
life. So he's down to
I
2.
thought that was a great shout. Not gonna lie.
No.
Who scored a lot of runs in the 90s?
My
That's why I went Botham.
my rogue pick was gonna be, and I don't think it sounds so rogue anymore, but Alistair Cook.
Yeah,
No.
possibly.
No.
He just
In
rubbish
ODIs?
In ODIs, to be fair, hang on
swear
one
he played
sec.
for years in ODI.
To be fair, hang on one sec. He has got
Do you
more
even
than
watch
Stokes,
cricket?
but he's not in the top 10. He's 3,204. He is
I can't believe he's got that many ODIs.
17th. He played
Does that
92
say how many
matches. So
Oh,
Aidan's
92
down to 1
matches, yeah.
life. Aidan's down to 1 life. Back to you,
I
Gareth.
hate this.
I'm gonna go Michael Atherton.
No.
No.
I can't even see him in the top 20, so yeah.
Cool.
Gareth lost a life. Back to you, Mutz. I think there's about 5 that are still need to be get.
Nick Knight.
No, you've lost a life.
Come on.
He's what is he? He's 14th. 3,637 runs.
Right.
Adam,
I've got a couple now.
there's some good ones in there actually.
Look at this. I'm going to go a bit left field and say Ravi Bapara.
No. He is on the list, but he's a bit further down. He's like, he's 21st, 2,695.
See, that was the problem with England, didn't they? They just had too many different ones. This is what it's proving, isn't it? Too many different one-day
Aidan,
players.
the pressure is on.
Yeah.
I think this is your last life, if I remember rightly.
Right.
Yeah.
If he's not in the top 10, I'm going to lose my shit. But Joss Butler, surely.
How's nobody said this sooner? I can't believe it. He's in there. Yeah, 4,647. So you're still in it, Gareth. How have you not done it? I was like, come on, surely. Yeah, back to you, Gareth.
Johnny Besto.
No.
Oh,
No, he's just below Nick Knight. He's 3,634 runs.
okay.
So you got one life left. Mutz, you got 2?
Okay.
I got one life left.
Neil Fairbrother.
No. Is that? I can't remember. Have you got 2 wrong already, or is that your?
No, we've
That's
all
my
got 2
second.
wrong.
No, second wrong. So yeah, you got what? You're all on one life left, aren't you now? So Adam, this could be you doing the quiz if you don't get this right.
Alex Hales.
No. It's not even anywhere near it.
Is he not?
No.
All right. So that's right.
Right, give us some clues.
Well,
I've got
no,
I've got
we'll,
3 names left. I've got
go on.
3 names
We'll do it till everybody loses a life, and then I'll. 'Cause Adam has lost, so
We'll do the quiz.
along the same lines, but didn't do drugs. Jason Roy.
Ding ding ding. Jason Roy's 10th.
Ah, I was told in
4,271.
That is.
Gareth?
I didn't think he'd played enough.
I think we've got 1, 2. There's 3. I think we need.
Don't think so. I've got a name in my head, but it's very. No, it's terrible. Nasser Hussain.
No.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
No, he's not. I can't see him on the list now. So, no. Mutz. And then if you don't get this one right, then I'll still got Aidan now. So with a life left.
Any clues?
No clues. I can't give you clues.
Clues? Come on, Mutz.
Freddie Flintoff.
No. He's top 15, 16, but 3,293. So
That was my guess.
this is go on, Aidan.
Yes.
There's 3 to choose from
For the win.
for the win.
I've got 2 names in my head as well.
For the win.
Say the third
We'll
one.
let you win.
I don't know whether he played enough ODIs after Cook, because I thought Cook played loads.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go John Trott.
Oh, that's good.
It's a good shout, but he's nowhere near the top 10.
Nah, okay.
He did score 2,819. What was the other ones?
Ian Bell. Of course,
Ian
Ian
Bell.
Bell.
Ian Bell was 3rd.
He would obviously be in there.
5,416 runs. Do you want to know? I'll tell you the other
that
ones.
would've
So you
been-
got Collingwood was 5,092.
Collingwood, come on.
And
Obvious.
Graham Gooch was 4,290.
Oh, man, I had Graham Gooch in my head as well.
So,
I think we've all
Adam,
learned from
with
that.
the next quiz. At least I've not got to
Can
do
we-
it. That's the only
can
way
we
I don't
have-
do them.
Can we have a South African quiz next, JT?
Yes.
I did think about doing that, but I thought we'll do something like that. So yeah, I don't think anybody really won, but Adam definitely lost.
That's fair.
So yeah, well played. I was you started off so well, and I thought, come on, some of these names are so obvious. But then again, I'm looking at the list, so it's always obvious, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Thank you for putting that together. Solid work.
Low-key fuming.
Yeah, devastated. Because I had Jason Roy in my head, and it was a toss-up between Jason Roy and Alex Hales.
But yeah, well
It's all
played.
that. It's about the hat, mate.
And then we've got
Your lucky hat.
we'll have to see what you come up with
I
for the
know.
next quiz, but I'll probably lose and be doing it again anyway. So
Depends on the topic, doesn't it? Depends on the topic.
no,
So
I lose whenever I don't do it. So
Are we opening the topic out to the Discord server for the next one?
I think just our followers in general, aren't
Yeah.
we? We're going to
Yeah.
put out
So if you do have an idea what you want the next episode to be about, let us know, and we'll take some suggestions.
either on YouTube, in the Discord, let us know on Twitter, TikTok, wherever you want to put it. Just tell us.
Well, that's how to finish it. That's how to get rid of the number 11.
Right, that's it for this episode of Cricket Casuals. Thank you very much to Gareth from CanYouCricket for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Some good insight into content creation there, and did very well in the quiz, which I'll be hosting next time. Don't forget you can follow us on all our social media channels that I've just mentioned, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter as well. You can follow all our individual channels on TikTok. They'll be in the show notes. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for listening.